Hey YouTube, this is Wrestling Amusement Park Fan 62. Now I've done a lot of amusement things on this channel here recently, but I am going to do one in another video. But I'm doing the wrestling side of this. This coming Sunday is Money in the Bank in the WWE. Now here are my predictions for all winners of matches that have been announced so far. First, you have the men's and women's Money in the Bank matches. Now, this one is going to be a rather unique one because it's at WWE headquarters up in Connecticut. And going on at the same time. So I don't know how this is going to come into play. With that being said, here's what I think. For men, I think it's going to be, honestly, maybe Daniel Bryan or AJ Styles. For the Money in the Bank match. For the women, I think it's going to be Shayna Baszler. Considering her call-up recently with her still somewhat ongoing feud with Becky Lynch, I think Shayna will win and will find a good time to cash it in on Becky Lynch. I think it will be at a major pay-per-view, such as SummerSlam or Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble. Maybe TLC. Now, the first match outside of those two is The Fiend versus Bray Wyatt. Or The Fiend versus Braun Strowman. I'm sorry. This one is a hard one because they both know each other so much from being in the Wyatt family. Now, all signs are going toward Bray Wyatt winning from what I've been seeing. But at the same time, Braun just won that title at WrestleMania a little over 6 weeks ago or so. Now, I don't know for certain if that will be the case, but right now I'm predicting The Fiend to win, unfortunately. Now, the next one is for the SmackDown Women's title, Bayley versus Tamina. Now, Tamina has been on the WWE roster for a long time now, and really has not done too much. She's been AJ Lee's bodyguard for a while. She's gone back and forth between the men and between Raw and SmackDown women's division, and really has not done too much in her time. Well, Bayley has done a lot for herself since coming up to Raw and then SmackDown. With that being said, Tamina has the more power of them, of the two, but I do feel like somehow Bayley's friend Sasha Banks will interfere and cause Tamina somehow. Now, those so far are the only ones that I have heard of. I will put in the description below any other matches that have been announced for it. But also, it would not surprise me if they have a women's tag team match for the women's tag team titles. Yes, they've been defended twice so far. But with that being said, I also feel like they're trying to make those relevant again. Also, I do feel like, depending on some things on how they do it, I also feel like there could be a potential mixed tag match or something along those lines between Otis and Mandy Rose versus Dolph Ziggler and Sonya Deville. Also, I do feel like at Money in the Bank, the hacker will make himself known. Now, right now, it is one of 3 people, but I do feel like somehow it's someone else. Now, the reason why I say that is, right now, the hackers that people are saying it is Mustafa Ali, Shorty G, and somehow part of the New Day, Xavier Woods. Now, some people are saying it could potentially be CM Punk. I honestly don't see that. But we will know more on SmackDown tomorrow night. And then at Money in the Bank.